Oh, Igbo pepper, if you eat it pepper, go yellow more. Oh, Igbo pepper, if you eat it pepper, go yellow more. I was joking about that today, but that's just not what I'm talking about today. What I'm going to talk about today is very straightforward. I started a, a live screen yesterday. So this very recording is going to be about how I was going to take the route of using there is what called there are different online forum from Nigeria. And one of the most popular one that I was been listening to in the past in the past few weeks was Niger Watch. If you see their format, is that they bring people are coming to come and talk, and then after they talk, they give submissions and stuff like that. Okay, I want to say that my format is going to be live broadcast, and I'm going to try as much as I can to use this video to let you guys know that my live video that I'm going to be putting together is going to be in two iterations. The first one is going to be the fact that I will be putting a live broadcast by 6 in the evening, the United States of American time, so that those people who are eating dinner with their family can be able to have a direct impact or conversation with me, so that we can talk on any topic that can be discussed at a dinner level, because there are some topics that is off limit at the dinner level. And I remember Bill Gates was saying that, like for example, most of the cost of the foundation is not family discussion like HIV/AIDS, COVID-19, and stuff like that. So my thing is that I am going to try as much as I can to have a live screening that will be in the block of people in America eating dinner on Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be 6 o'clock. So if you're watching this video today, I am making a promise that I will be in with you in your dinner table. Okay, I will then go back and have 6 o'clock Nigerian time recording too, which is going to be another live broadcast from the YouTube. And if I do that, I'm looking at the Nigerian time, which is 6 o'clock, is going to be 12 in the afternoon, 12 in the morning time here. So I am going to have to find a way to probably put that one up to when it will be like in Nigerian time. It's not going to be in the dinner time. It's going to be during the rush time in Nigeria, which means by 6 a.m. in the morning, before I leave home, I will do a 1 hour interactive broadcast. The reason I'm going this direction is because it's there is some complications in trying to bring what you call the guest in. The when I get after I already got all those kink worked out, I may not have to be. I may not have to go the direction that I'm going now. But at this point in time, I am going to be going live screen, and I'm going to be encouraging my followers to dial in into it on not necessarily having to give link to people who are going to try to be people who are going to come in from outside. So I'm going to just play it by the fact that all along I happen to be somebody who does opposite of what other people are doing. Kind of came across as the fact that I started this journey 6 weeks ago with the plan to have the fact that I started with having a bigger wall. Instead of starting small, I came into a bigger wall, and I'm caving into now a smaller wall. So when I'm talking about this is that instead of me to start with the live screen small and go into the bigger wall, I'm also coming into the live screen, attracting the bigger wall to come in. Then I would then cave into a smaller wall. That's how hegemonious exceptionalists, that's how they do things. That's what they do for a living. Hegemonious exceptionalists does things like that. And the reason for that is not far-fetched. So I did a lot of research today, and I picked up a lot of nuggets that I would have loved to have on this video that I'm making. But the bottom line for this video today is that, let me go back again and say it, and I'm saying that I already have a live screen. I went live yesterday. I didn't know I was going to be able to go live on YouTube because a buddy of mine spent some time with me 3 days on last Sunday, and me and him, we sat together, and he wanted me to use Twitch. So as he was telling me how to use Twitch, we had a bottleneck where we could not move further when it came to using this current studio that I'm using, which is a government Dallas Public Library. You can download an extraneous program into their computer. What you could do, what I did was, when I went home, I did pull switch up and I was able to download it. But I saw that the lightning was very poor. And when I get more lightning at home, I'm not going to worry about that. Nor am I going to worry about the fact that I will need one more computer. I need a better computer. I have not put a single dollar into the past 6 weeks or the past 6 weeks that I have been doing what I call wet the ground. Wet the ground. What I mean by the word wet the ground is because I am sitting on I'm sitting at the first stage of trying to get a software engineering company off the ground. And this is not my first rodeo though. My first rodeo was such that I did had a breakers, what I call, I did had what you call, I did had one single traction about 10 years ago when I wanted to get off the ground, And I then took the traction to a buddy of mine. I wanted to implement a PTO, point of takeoff. But for one reason or the other, the when I go via for only one single impressions then I went to my friend and I wanted to get it off the ground. I could not. I ended up having to put a lot of money into a company called Volusion, which they did not deliver for me because I ended up putting a lot of money and they didn't end up giving any deliverables on it. But it didn't bother me, and I went out there and I said, okay, if they don't work like that, why don't I go ahead and then find out why it didn't work? That was the reason why I started writing the book. So as I was doing the book writing, I find out that it was supposed to be like a memoir. As I was juggling my memory, and I found out that I had the reason why I am the way I am is because of my attention hyperactive disorder that I didn't know. I knew something was up, but I did not have no solution to the problem because I handled it on my own, organically, through just beating that dead horse. So the reason I'm saying all that is that because I